Perfect.
Hey y'all, hey, happy Sunday. Welcome back to the newest edition of the Queens of Boxing Talk. I am Nik-J, and this is my player partner, Boxiana the Menace. If y'all can't tell, my friend is like super duper excited right now. Y'all, we have a special guest. We've been trying to get this gentleman on the show for quite some time, and we are so happy that he has agreed to join us tonight. We see you guys coming in the room, but we will, give you shouts out after we get him out of here. He has a few moments with us, so we want to get him in and get him out so he can finish his Sunday. But we would like to welcome into the room Mr. Raymond Ford. Hey, Ray Savage.
I can't even hear y'all.
You can't hear us.
Me?
Go out and come back.
Leave and come back.
Yeah, leave out and come back.
Okay.
Y'all hit the like button on your way in. Share the episode, please. We have Ray Savage in the house. Friend, are you excited?
I'm excited because I got questions that need answers.
Okay, here we go. Can you hear us now?
That's better.
You good?
Yeah.
All right. Listen, y'all. Ray gonna be looking over to the side. I'm gonna be looking over to the side. Y'all know what time it is. The playoff game is on, and we both watching. Okay. Come on in the room. How y'all doing, friend? How are you doing today?
I'm good. How y'all?
My bad. No, you good. Y'all good. We all good. We good.
Who you going for?
I ain't going for nobody for real. I'm just watching it.
How you ain't gonna go for the Bills? They used to be in New Jersey.
I don't watch football. I don't got no team for real.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, I like the playoffs and like the Super Bowl. That's all.
But if you got to choose, okay, well, who going to the Super Bowl?
Chiefs.
You think Chiefs got it?
Yeah, I think they're gonna go for sure.
Right. It's a good game though. It's a very good game. Anyway, how have you been, sir?
I've been great. Chilling.
Kicking up dust, I see. Right before we came on, I checked my Twitter to see what's going on and whatnot, and I see you kicking up dust on Twitter. How was
I ain't been.
What's going on? What is going on? What's going on? You've been giving folks a lot of flack here lately. You've been giving Shock the Blues. You be on Twitter popping your collar on these people. What's going on, Ray?
I don't know what you talking about.
Oh!
I be chilling. I don't know what their issue is. They got an issue.
Okay. We ain't gonna make you talk about it.
I think everybody got an issue, but I think it's you at the instigate. Before we start, I got a question. You had some silver teeth when you was a baby, when you was little?
Nah.
You didn't have caps. You didn't have that.
But was you bad?
I mean,
okay, you don't have to answer. No, the stutter was enough for me. I just need to know because I have a theory, and my theory is normally correct about certain fighters. And if you was bad as a kid, like you normally got some. Yeah. So okay, I just needed to know what it was.
Nah, I ain't never had.
He didn't have to. I already know he was bad. He was a little bad, but You're a young man, 25 years old, been boxing since you were how old?
10.
10. What took you to the boxing gym for the first time?
I used to fight a lot. Used to get
Badass.
suspended and expelled from school. I used to fight at home with my siblings. Fight in the streets, things like that.
So
So
you went to who took you to the gym?
my mom,
Oh, good for her. Okay.
yeah,
Okay. And you just liked it from there.
yeah, I loved it. I ain't gonna lie, like I felt like it was perfect for me. I could
Really?
do, I could fight without getting in trouble. So yeah, it was like the perfect thing for me.
Cool. Cool beans. Okay, so um Raymond, you are the first US boxer to sign with Matchroom, is that correct?
One of the first,
One of the first.
one of the first ones. Yeah,
Okay. Okay. And so it's interesting now because it seems like Matchroom has has become a landing spot for a lot of American boxers. One
yeah.
being he's now your stablemate, but I would assume that because you guys are both from New Jersey, Shakur Stevenson has made his way over to Matchroom. Were you instrumental in getting him to come over there, or
Nah. He probably already. I mean, Eddie been wanting them. Eddie want all the hot fighters, so he been like probably on Shakur Hills and things like that. I guess it probably just made the most sense for him.
okay? So how do you like it over there? How long have you been with Matchroom?
Who's been? I think this year 6. Yeah, I
Okay.
started. I signed with them in 2019.
And how? Well, I'm gonna assume you like it there. How they treat you?
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. I mean, business is business. It's cool.
It can always
I
be
ain't
better.
always definitely. It can definitely always be better.
Okay. Go ahead, friend.
Speaking of business, you were busy last night. How do you like being at the booth? Like, I love you there. Like,
Uh,
they need to have you there more. Like, it was
yeah,
really good. How do you feel there?
it was cool. That was my second time, but it was my first time like on the actual like live broadcast. But
Okay.
yeah, I did before the bell before, but it was cool though. It was I don't know. I feel like that's kind of easy because like I got like a good insight on boxing, so it's kind of easy to talk about boxing.
You really did a good job. I wanted to tell you that you did a really good job. It seemed natural to you,
Thank
and people will assume because boxers are boxers that would be natural to them, but a lot of boxers don't particularly like to speak in public and stuff like that. You did so well. You spoke so well on there. I really enjoyed listening to you.
thank you.
Yeah, you did a really good job with that. Um, I like the way you kept it professional when other names came up that we know, folks that follow other platforms, we know you have beef with. I love the way you were able to still keep it very professional when you answered those questions.
On the platform on the zone.
No, yeah, no, when you were doing the commentary, because that other
What they
other
brought up
other boxes came up. I think Tank came up. I think
on
uh,
the I don't think he came up on the podcast. I
yeah,
mean
because they were
on
talking about the
Yeah,
135-pound
there
division.
was time. Yeah.
It came up because at the time I think it was some Twitter stuff going on too. I was like, oh, he's keeping it very professional. I like that. You did
Nah,
good. You don't even realize it.
y'all probably talking about Shakur. He probably was on there. Nah,
It
it was
was
me
you.
and
You
Shakur
need to
was
go
going back
back
and
and
forth.
listen to yourself.
It
It
was
was
you.
you.
It was you. You don't even realize you did it. You did really well.
That
I was
you really
surprised.
good at this. That's why we
Yeah,
trying to tell you. You was doing stuff last night. We don't think you noticed that you were doing.
you
And a
did.
lot of the commentators can't do that because they not in the ring. They not able to deliver some of the stuff that you were able to deliver the way that you were. So yeah, they definitely you need to go back and listen to yourself
Yeah,
because
go
you
back
was
and
very
watch it.
professional.
You
I'm gonna
did
go
good.
back. I'm gonna go back.
You
I
did
don't
really
think
good.
they talked about Tank though. Yeah, I really don't think they did. But I'm gonna go back
It
and
wasn't
listen.
much. It wasn't a lot, but it was brought up. And so I was like, man, I wonder how he gonna answer this. But you
Wait, what
kept
I
it.
say?
You just kept it very professional. I can't remember exactly what you said. Don't make me lie to you. I can't remember exactly what you said, but I kind of cringed a little bit because I didn't know if you was gonna take off on. I didn't know how you were gonna do it. I was like, okay, Ray, look
I'm
at Ray.
I wouldn't do that on live TV. I
That's
wouldn't.
what I'm saying. You have the wherewithal not to. It's a lot of folks who don't.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So I was very proud of you for that. Now,
Do you do media training before you ask that question? Because a lot of people don't. Do you have any media training, or you just
Nah, I would just be freestyling for real, for real.
oh
I
you
never
dress
had like a
yourself, you talk
yeah,
for yourself? Okay.
yeah. I
that's
just
what it was. They asked you about Pedraza, and you said Pedraza was Tank's best win.
oh
And that,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So I didn't know. I didn't know if you was gonna take that and slide on it and flip it. I didn't know how you was
Uh,
gonna come with it, but yeah, you handled it very
all
well.
I said was I agree.
Yeah,
That's all.
yeah, but you could have said that. You know, you could have went left.
Yeah.
You could have gone way, yeah, but you didn't
No.
do that. So I said, okay, look at right being grown and professional and whatnot. Um, so you're fighting right now at 130.
Yeah.
Okay, and congratulations, by the way, on your win, Fighter of the Year. Uh,
Thank you. Appreciate
looking very dapper at the awards ceremony.
it. Thank
Okay,
you.
um, you're up at 130 now, and you know you've been pushing a couple of buttons up at 130. You do have a fight. Have they announced your fight?
Not yet, but I do got a fight coming up, and
Okay,
I think the people gonna like this fight for sure.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. We ain't gonna say nothing, but we know you got a fight coming up. Okay, so um what minus what you have coming up, what do you have your sights on at 130, and how long do you plan to stay at 130?
I just want all the belts to be honest, but if I had to pick like who I want to go up against, it's definitely Oshaki Foster. That's the number one that I want to fight. So, but if I can't get him, then definitely Sugar Nunes because it'll be the easiest fight to make. He with Matchroom, and I think he about to fight for the world title, the IBF.
Okay.
So once he get that, but I'm hearing things like that they saying on their side that they don't really want to fight me.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
so
you know, you down at 130, and right now you in the midst of a little Twitter kerfuffle with somebody who likes to fight people at 135 that actually fight at 130.
yeah.
Um,
But I feel like he can make 132 though. I think small.
I feel like he can make 132. Why do you
Mhm.
think he doesn't come down at 130?
Probably just don't want. I mean, his power kind of like hold him over at 135, like to where he can get away with certain stuff, and then he already built up like a great name for himself. About his power and things like that, his skills. So a lot of people they go in there already worrying about the things that he can do. So yeah,
You real
he got a good.
professional. Cause no, I would have been like, yeah, cause he ain't shit at 130 cause he knows
uh,
some real dogs there. I say it for you, don't say it. I'm just saying. He can't keep up
nah,
with the
see.
dogs at 130. What?
Nah, I ain't no hater. Like I give props where it's due. Like I can see the skills. Like I ain't gonna sit here and say he a bum and he ass or whatever. But you know, I do think he got picks though for sure. He definitely
So
got picks.
interesting because Tank fans would say, oh, they ganging up on him. Everybody in they clique ganging up on him. Shakur and Keyshawn and Ray, they all talking ish about little old B Tank. How do you feel about that? Like, why do you think everybody gang up on Tank? What is that about?
That's they don't know what they talking about. Like Tink started with me. I never said nothing to Tink. He started with me, so it's like they just going say whatever they want to say. I ain't about to go back and forth with his little community though.
I
They
know
gonna go all day,
that's
so I'm
exactly
gonna
what it
just
is.
yeah. They got the energy to be tweeting all day. I got too much going on to be going back and forth for everybody. But you know, I let them think what they want to think. I mean, he like I said, he started with me. I mean, of course, like in interviews, if they ask me things like who do I think will win out of him and Shakur, I'm gonna go with bro, cause you feel me? That's bro for one, and two, I just feel like Tank certain fight a certain certain type of competition that he know he can get off on. So I don't. Where the fuck he come from? But nah, I never said like I never had no issues with Tink, so I never had a conversation with him. I don't know him or nothing to even be trying to pick on him.
Okay.
Whatever he had going on with everybody else, I left that up to them until he mentioned my name. So that's what it is.
Okay. So at 1:30, you said you want to be unified or you want to be undisputed?
Nah, I ain't gonna say undisputed.
You want
I
to
ain't
be.
about to listen. I'm gonna move up whenever. I ain't staying at no more. If I feel like I gotta move up, I'm moving up. Like, bro, get
Hey,
out my
hey.
interview, bro. You always want some shine. Nah, but I'm not staying at a weight class longer than what I need to. Again, if I feel like I need to move up, I'm gonna move up. So I'm not staying for undisputed and nothing like that. But I do want at least like 2 to 3 belts. I want to
You do
unify
want
the
to
spot
unify.
building, but yeah.
And you have specific fights that you want. Okay, so you 1:30 is not going to be your stopping point, your resting spot,
Nah,
which leads my friend. Go ahead.
I think I can go up to 40, 140 for sure.
Okay, okay, go
Yeah,
ahead,
but you
bro.
gonna make a stop in between them, and I got
Yeah,
questions because
definitely.
I'm messy and I need to know. Because everybody has a thing about they don't want to fight these fights, and Shock is my dude, like that's my
Right,
guy.
he's a friend to the
But
show. He is.
I want to see that fight. And when y'all be going back and forth, I kind of just sit back and watch because I like the both of y'all. And it's hard for me to make a decision. All I'm going to say is, I don't want to have to hit you with no chair in the audience. So be light. Be light. That's all I can tell you to be light. But no, um, are you one of those guys that, he got a call.
Oh,
Oh, I got a question and it got to get answered because he said something and it hit the spark on my spark.
somebody
You
done
know I
called and
need to
said, "Oh,
know.
you in there with them old ladies?"
You over there with them heifers? You over there with them heifers? All right, cool.
While we wait
Take
for
that.
him to come back, y'all, thank y'all so much for coming through. Hit the like button, share the episode, let the people know we have Ray Ford in the house. Thank you, Ambrose West, Georgia Peach, Denise Marcus, Shogun 76, RT, Nakia, make them please, Corbin. So sorry about those commanders, honey. Y'all can join us on the couch. He's back.
I was
My
gonna say,
bad.
oh, look at you. You done blocked out on it.
Nah. People keep calling me and shit.
It's cool. I'm a look. We didn't already kept you here for 18 minutes. We don't keep you here that much longer. I got a question now.
Nah, y'all
Are
good because
you?
I'm up now for real. So
You up?
Um,
Okay.
okay. Are you one of those I'm not gonna fight my friends people, or m- is the money more than a speech to you, or the friendship more important because you might get in there and whoop one of your friends?
Tell the truth.
I, I can't.
Don't tell the truth, man.
I don't want to say it because then I know how the fans and shit be. But
No, just
like,
answer the
No,
question
I
professionally.
feel like you answering it for me. It's bros before hoes, and I understand. I
That
got
ain't what
you.
he. That ain't what I got. That's not what I got from him. I ain't
I'm
get that
getting
from him.
that. Okay, well we'll just argue it in our minds. We going to can we make our own answer? Or do you want to
No,
answer it?
no, I want him to answer. I
I
want him to
want to hear it
answer.
myself.
yeah, I'd rather just let y'all answer. I let y'all
Okay,
No,
answer for me.
no.
I got my own answer, friend. I got my own answer. You got yours.
See, I feel like Raymond can answer this professionally without ruffling feathers. I think he can do it. Go ahead, Raymond.
It's only one person I wouldn't fight. Yeah, there's only one
Even
person.
if they offered you, what if they came with a number that y'all couldn't refuse? Are y'all willing to say we gonna be able to be boys at the end of the day for an obscene
I
amount of money?
I guess that's like a conversation we'll have to have, like
Okay,
between
I'm
each
Okay.
willing
other.
to
So
take that.
But it's only one somebody.
Yeah, probably two. No, I wouldn't fight Zay neither. I wouldn't fight Zay.
I don't know who that is. What his
Shakur
name?
cousin.
Oh, his cousin.
Yeah,
He the baby though. He the little baby. Okay, I
that's
get.
like that's like my little brother or something like
Yeah,
that.
he the baby. I get that. I get that. Okay,
Is it hard for y'all to like with
but
the
y'all spar
division?
all the time. Sorry.
Yeah, but when we spar, like we don't be trying to kill each other for real. Like it really be just on some sharp shit, trying to better each other and yeah, and it's just us in there. Like it ain't nobody like. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't know, like it's like we close, we all close, we too close to even like yeah. And then
And
it's like we all on the same, we train in the same gym, so it's like how nah.
that's what I was going to ask you. Do you train in a separate gym? Are you train? Do you train in Jersey? Do you train in where do you train
Nah,
primarily?
I moved to Houston, so I train in Houston now.
That's where you are right now.
Nah, I'm in Vegas right now.
Okay, but you
Yeah,
live in Houston now.
yeah.
I would have to come to the gym. Okay, okay, yeah. Who is that back there? Who want to be? Who is that?
That's Teray. It's really everybody down here
Okay, so listen.
Oh, the whole crew on the interview. Okay.
though.
Shout out to
Yeah,
the
we
Hey
Queens
to the
here.
gang,
whole
you know what I'm
crew.
saying?
Hey y'all.
Yeah.
Um,
Hey.
Hey, girl.
Hey. All
Yeah,
right. So if you have two people at 135, I say two people at 135. If there are two distinctive people that you don't want to fight, and y'all all in the same weight class, and all of y'all like that, somebody gonna have a belt. Somebody gonna be occupying two.
true. It's a buff for everybody.
Okay. All right. I ain't gonna push the issue. All
But
right.
but that's the thing, like that's kind of like, cause then the fans they gonna be like, oh, they gonna. I already know how they be coming, like, but I don't know. I ain't really trying to be in the sport too long anyway.
Okay.
I
Now what you
retired at
plan
like
on doing?
29.
Really?
Yeah,
What do you have any plans? Do you have anything that you have your mindset on doing after boxing?
I can do a whole lot. I'm young.
You are.
I mean, this ain't like the end of my. You feel me? This ain't the end of my story. For I can do a whole lot of things. I got a lot of
Correct.
great talents. So
That's why I'm asking. Like, what's on your horizon after boxing? What you like doing? What's the second part of your life gonna
yes.
be? The
Well,
middle
first.
part, rather.
First is gonna be like the investments. Like, well, I already started investing and stuff like that. But I'd do more, make more investments, and then probably try to get into like some. And I ain't gonna give everybody, cause then people gonna be trying to steal what I be trying to do. So
Okay.
whoever is in your
Okay.
corner
You have a plan.
whispering little thoughts in your corner, they need all of their tea because you need to talk to some of these young dudes. They getting this money and not thinking what's next. They need to hear more of what you're saying. The first thing out your mouth was investments. They thinking jewelry and bullshit. And you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like they
yeah,
need to hear what you're saying. Though that's
yeah.
okay,
Nah,
young man.
all that stuff cool too, but you definitely got make smart investments at the same time. You feel me? You can't be spending more than what you're making. So
There you go.
that's
Okay.
it.
So Raymond Ford is topping out at 140. You want to get out of the sport pretty early.
Yeah, cause
No late early.
I don't want to take punishment and be like, like the older fighters and things like that where they can't like really talk. Yeah, like him.
I can put
He can't really. Nah, but like they can't really speak and they can't really like enjoy their time with their kids and things like that. I want to be able to spend time with my kids and do things with them and go to like they
yeah.
gymnastic practices or soccer or baseball, whatever it is. I want to be able to be there and like support them all the way and really put time into them. So that's what it is.
I understand that. I get that. And that's good. I think that's great that you have a plan, that you're thinking for the future. So
Yeah.
that's great. Do you plan to stay in Houston or you gonna go back to Jersey after your boxing career is over?
Nah, Houston cool. I probably I don't know though. I wanted to go to Florida for real, for real. That's where I really wanted to go, but
Hmm.
I don't know about that no more because they be having all these tsunamis and hurricanes and things like that. So
Did you laugh at the snow that came in Houston when the people acted a damn fool? Like, were you here when all of that happened?
now I was out here, but is that like the first time it snowed out there?
It's not well, that much snow. I can't tell you the last time it was that much
It's
snow
been
in Houston. So yeah, it
years.
was like a
Yeah.
big deal because it does not snow like that here.
It's
Yeah,
like people be acting like that was their first time seeing snow and stuff.
it was a lot of people's first time because it's been a long time. It'll sleet and not stick. It'll ice, but like
Yeah.
seeing snow, real snow, that hardly ever happens in Houston. So yeah, it was a big deal. I figured
Yeah,
y'all
I'm
be
from Jersey, so we get snow on the regular. That's
exactly, exactly. Friend, you got anything else for Ray?
No, I'm so excited you came. I really appreciate you stopping by. Like, I don't know. I hope you come back because once you come over here, you kind of stuck once you come. So I hope you come
Right.
back. I hope you enjoyed yourself.
Yeah, nah, it's cool. It's always cool talking with y'all. He he want to be seen so bad.
So
It's
bad,
okay. It's
so
okay.
bad,
Next
so
time
bad.
we do this,
You
y'all
bring
gonna
him
have to
back when
come.
you make
Yeah.
them fight announcements.
Y'all gotta give him some time. He wants some time to shine. Hey, y'all gotta hit him up, give him an interview.
Does he
Yeah.
fight?
Nah, that's rare.
I don't know who that is.
That's
Okay. Well, how much boxing do he know? So we can know. We'll
nah.
send him a link.
He used to fight. He my coach.
Oh, that's
The
your
one with the
coach.
the one with the braids and
Tell your coach to come say hi to the people.
come say hi.
What's his name?
Don't get look. He
Nah,
finna be
don't
shy
try to get
now.
shy
Look.
Don't
now.
get shamed now. Don't be
Doing
shamed
all
now,
this
Coach
talking.
Rail.
How you put me on the spot
Hey,
like
Coach
that? How
Rail.
y'all doing?
How
Why you
you
put me
doing?
on the spot like that?
I'm sorry.
And he said he was trying to talk to one of y'all. Tell him the truth. No, I did not. Yeah.
Coach Rail did not say
Nobody.
that. He's a professional. In
Very,
that right, Coach Rail?
very,
I
very.
know.
Thank
Coach
you.
Rail, how you feel about your pupil there?
Oh, I feel good. Me and Raymond was training in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. Um, I'm from Philadelphia, so I moved my time back to Philadelphia, and me and Raymond split up. He went to two other coaches. He moved to Texas, fought for the title, defended it. Then his next fight, he had called me like, "Yo, what you think about coming back?" So I came back, and it's nothing but shining now. We shining.
You shining?
He understand what's at stake, and he afraid to lose it. He don't ever want to feel like that last loss, so he putting everything on the line.
Well, I appreciate that. I cannot wait for this next fight. And I'm glad he brought you
Mm,
back into the fold.
me too. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, Fred. We gonna let you
All
go,
right.
Okay.
Raymond.
Yeah, because
We
it's
appreciate
been
your
about 30
time.
minutes. Yeah.
30 minutes. He trying to say y'all gotta ask him. Even with the break,
What you
somebody
We
say?
from
called.
Texas. We country.
Yeah,
Somebody called his phone and messed the interview up. What part of
messing
Texas y'all
the
from?
interview up. What you say?
Mm. What part of
Where
Texas
you
y'all from?
at?
I'm in Houston right
Houston.
now. I'm from Dallas, but I'm in Houston.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's
I'm
up.
in Houston. So yeah, thank you. We really appreciate you coming through. We've been trying to get you in here. Like I said, I really, really um I have become a huge fan. Um even in the fight with Nick Ball. I
Yeah.
hated that you stayed at 26 so long, but I understood the move. I knew it was a money fight. I got it. I wasn't even mad
Yeah.
at you about it. But the fact that it was such a good fight, and I felt, and I might have been a little biased. I gave it to you. I edged it to you. I did. But just the fact, the way that you fought the fight, you didn't stay down out of the ring long, came right back, got right back to it. I just like, I like the way you're moving, Ray.
Dang, I got a
Keep
strong mentality.
keep moving like you moving, right? You moving like you got an old soul. You 25, but you moving like grown, seasoned old man, and I appreciate that. I really do.
Wait,
Thank you.
before you go, the Nick Ball fight. I think it's the Nick Ball fight. You had on your ring walk outfit. You ever read the book The Rainbow Fish?
Nah.
He don't
When
know
you
nothing
get a
about that.
chance, go to Google and Google the rainbow fish.
Yeah. Things
I
gonna
don't
That
look
know.
like that.
yeah, yeah. We always talk about outfits and what folks be having on going to the ring
Yeah.
and whatnot. You don't be never disappointing, Ray. With you. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Keep
gonna
up the
keep.
good work.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thanks for having me.
All right. You stay out of trouble and we'll be cheering you on. Can't wait till you make that fight announcement. And we'll see you next time. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. See y'all.
Bye. All right. Friend, I'm cackling at your text. Thank y'all so much for coming through and showing up. Make sure you guys share this episode. I do want to say hey to folks who came in T Capcom, Keisha Sellers, Quell. I see all of y'all. Let me get this super chat. Mo 2013. I see you, Dank Father. Felix Nunez with the $2. He says, I had you winning that fight against Brawl, bro. For real. Me too, Felix. I had him winning that one too, Felix. Janae, our homegirl. Hey. She said, who is his favorite or best in smart? Oh, Janae. That was a good one. I hate I missed that. Damn. Who is Let's Be Real in here? Riding Deek. Um, Did I miss anybody else? The Chop Shop, thank you so much. He says, give it up to the Queen. Salute, family. Thank you, Big Mo. I think it's that ain't Big Mo. That's Big Dose. I think that's Big Dose. Yeah. Um, yeah. I'm sorry. No, I got it. I just got it, Big Dose. Thank you. Thank y'all so much for coming through. We've been trying to get Raymond on here for a while. And Free, how did you do it? What had happened?
You know what I'm saying? We got to get back in the shit, friend, because I got to thinking like there's all these channels, and all of these channels are starting to look the same, sound the same. We got to get back to what we used to be doing, and we got to bring back the interviews. So I'm digging in my bag, you guys. This is tough because now I'm being professional. That's my word of the year because I was scolded about my professionalism. So now I'm being
Not by me, y'all.
professional.
It wasn't me. It
Yeah,
was
no, it wasn't
not
me,
me.
but so now I'm correcting my acts and I'm being professional. I'm trying to schedule things correctly and properly and go through all the correct channels. So hopefully you guys that this works out and stays in business.
Stays in business. Hopefully it stays in business. Okay, so listen. I want to get down to yesterday. It was not me, Jason. I want to get down to yesterday's fights. It was not. I want to get down. It was not. Don't you tell them that. It was not me. It was not. Okay, but look, I want to know, friend. Yesterday's fight card was very exciting. It was a tantalizing appetizer for what we got coming up this weekend. Now, we didn't ask Raymond about this because this ain't got nothing to do with Ray. But he was on the mic when all the kerfuffle broke out. Tito Mercado put the beats down on Jose Pedraza yesterday. And while he was in the ring giving his after fight interview, them eyes of his looked out over the ring into the audience and he saw Shakur and he had a few couple of choice words for that man. And Shakur didn't take kindly to that because he had a couple of few choice words thrown back that way. Now Mr. Mercado, he's at 140. But Shakur has said he's probably gonna move up to 140 at some point. First of all, how'd you feel about his performance?
I'm big on Tito Mercado. And you know what's crazy? Like, if you pay attention to like some of these channels, like a lot of these channels have little guys on them. I think the first time like I seen him was on the Boxing Boys, It was a couple years ago, and like I'll never forget what he said. I want to say, friend, he fought Hank Lundy. Hold on,
He
let
did.
me.
He did. It did.
Okay, so this remember when he fought Hank? He was on the Boxing Voice, and I was listening one day. He told Hank, he was like, "I'm gonna knock you out," and he didn't say, "I'm gonna knock you out." There was some words in there, but we're being professional. He was like, "I'm gonna knock you out."
Yeah, he cussed real good.
He friend, he could.
He cussed real good.
You know them, do you know how kids cuss when they little and they parents are around? He cuss.
He cusses really
He
well.
cuss.
I was like, oh, because I didn't know. I knew nothing about his personality or anything like that. But I knew he was favored to win this fight. Jose Pedraza is he needs a job. Jose needs a job.
Oh no. Jose's not getting the job. Jose's getting drugged back in that room by his ankles and surround the ankles.
Why Jose gotta be back in there? He need
That's his
a job.
time. Well, friend, you know what? I don't make the decisions. I just tell y'all.
Yes, Janae, I did see that
I
smirk.
did.
That's what I'm saying.
I
He had
did.
this smirk. He had that smirk. He got tight eyes like myself. And when he on that type of time, them eyes get a little bit more tight.
And you know what? The energy be really, really different when people in faces. And I saw a lot of that yesterday. The energy was strange.
Who might you be talking about?
You know, just the crew. Just the crew. Very strange and odd to see. I want to see. I want to see the fights. I want to see beef. Like I get it. Everybody's friends. I support you guys. I want to be friends too. But let's get active. Tito say he's a. I say he's a what? Then Shakur was like Europe. There's a lot of p words getting thrown around here.
Listen,
Ah,
honey, that was like, um, but I enjoyed his fight. Tito got hands and he mean, and I like that. Now, he's still climbing up the stairway and whatnot, but I love his energy. I love the fighting spirit that he has. And I also like the slickness of his mouth. I enjoy that. Like, it's some people I enjoy when they talk ish, and then it's some people I don't. It's been a long time since I saw somebody in the ring and in the crowd have an interaction like that. So I readily enjoyed all of it. I did. I did. Great performance. I can't wait
he
to see
told
him
Shakur. He
again,
said, "Get in the ring." He said, "Get up here."
honey. Now people were mad because he fights at 140 and he calling out 135 pounders. He calling out the people who got big names that he could see in his face, I guess is what it was. I don't know. Whatever it was. Maybe he's calling out the people who he feels like there are the fights are easier to make. I don't know. I don't really know. If you ain't in and about, if you from 130 to 140, 135 to 140, or 130 to 145, you really all grouped in there together as far as I'm concerned. So I thought that was interesting. I thoroughly enjoyed his performance, and I enjoyed the back and forth banter with him and Shakur Stevenson. I did. Shakur was also at the desk last night. He did a good job at the desk too. I enjoyed both of them, Raymond and Shakur. Shakur had a lot of good
I
things
want
to
to know who beat the beat on Shakur and sparring. Cause
say.
baby, that was a big old healing black eye. Big old.
I saw them couple of dots and bruises back up under there too, but he been sparring. He taking Floyd Schofield. He's taking it seriously. Oh, Janae said he called out Madagascar Richardson
Melvin. He called down Melvin.
Hitchens.
Yeah. Melvin. You know what? George Cambosa didn't railroaded Melvin so far off the internet. I don't know. I haven't even seen Melvin tweet. Not since Cambosa's got after him the way he did.
I think he should leave George the hell alone.
George Kambosos is a raging maniac on social media. They need to take his account. Hey, speaking of, listen, speaking of maniacs, did you see Budrick? Friend, listen,
Let me read this super chat. Phenomenal Mexican, thank you so much. He says, did anyone send Tank another love letter again? No, Raymond Ford been he ain't been sending no love letters. He been sending shots. But no, I don't think anybody else sent him the love letter. No, no, no. Well, okay, friend. So, what were you saying before I cut you off? Sorry, I cut you off. I didn't mean to do that.
Budrick is dangerous. Budrick is a serial criminal. I want to know, like, he just be going around like beating up the people. Everybody, nobody excluded. I think everybody get beat up. He be tying the kids and the pretzels and stuff. I don't know. I'm scared of Budrick. I told Kay commenting on my one of my posts on Twitter. I would never want to be in a situation where I didn't piss him off or I was play fighting with him. Raymond had a grown man's leg tucked up on his forehead,
Budget,
you
budget,
guys.
budget, budget.
Budrick in the middle of the casino, you guys. The
Wrestling,
casino. And
wrestling. Shaming me, talking about get it on camera so he can't say it didn't happen.
he had his leg on his forehead, friend. The leg was bent all the way up. I would have been so embarrassed. The way I would have went and stayed at the airport till it was time for me to leave. I wouldn't have been in no events, no nothing. But you get scary.
I can't wait for this fight because, friend, it seems like this fight is being made.
No. And Father, forgive me. It's Sunday. Budrick is unbeatable.
Is that your face?
God, I don't know what to say. Bud is a super Negro. He is, friend. He built different. Bud is unbeatable.
Oh, friend.
Bud is unbeatable. Yeah, I thought that too. CW. I thought that too at one point in time. Budrick is unbeatable. Yeah, there are weight classes for a reason. But him, him different, and y'all got it. I'm just gonna sit and watch the carnage and come back and say, well, I told y'all so, and y'all know Canelo is my guy.
You boy playing some football. Yeah, I ain't making no pick yet. I can't choose just yet. But it does seem like that fight is gonna happen in September.
Budrick ain't MAGA male, King Vonnie. One thing about Bud, he ain't friends with nobody. He treats everybody the same when he fight them. We can say what we want to say. Budrick unbeatable. Good luck with that. Whatever comes from y'all and y'all got all y'all high hopes. Good luck. I'm not gonna support y'all. I'm not standing with y'all. I won't come out with a Canelo t-shirt on this one.
Okay, now before we move on to the rest of the card, I do want to know your opinion on this. If he and Canelo actually do fight in September, it's January, about to be February right now. Do you think he gets a fight in before that, or does he wait this whole time and sit out until September?
He's going to wait, get full of that snack, and come in. Hey, listen. What I tell y'all don't want to hear me, my friend. Boxing is a clean sport. Me, you got to get it how you fit in. And with that being said, guess what? He gonna sit out, get full of that snack, come in against the juiciest of the Jays. Canelo gonna come in there with that neck this time. He gonna come in there with that neck, and y'all gonna see. He did. He did, cousin. He did. He
They was
did.
sparring.
We'll call it that.
Well, so apparently that fight is happening in September, y'all. is what it's pointing to. But let's finish this card and then we'll get into some other boxing stuff. So Andy Cruz was on yesterday's card as well. Andy Cruz fought Omar Salcido, very tough Mexican guy. And how did you rate Andy's performance yesterday, friend?
Indy's gonna get beat.
By
You know, pick, get a bottle, spin it around, and whoever it land on, he not ready. I saw the controversy today where everybody was saying, you saying he not ready. We got to take into consideration. Yes, Andy has a huge amateur background, right? He got five fights. Okay, he is the Dave Morrell against the David Benavidez's. Okay, so with that being said, um, he struck his last couple of fights, his last two fights. He struggled a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So, which makes me wonder how he bats up against some other guys. And right, Janae, he is older than a lot of these guys. My fear of things though, and my concern is not with Andy. Andy's gonna get beat, friend. I'm not sold. Maybe in the amateur he was that good. I'm not sold.
you
He
know
be
what I
dancing and stuff.
you know what I think after watching him yesterday and watching him in the ring with Salcido, I think Andy could stand to you to move down to 130. I think he's a little bit small at 35, in my opinion. I think if he could make 130, that's probably the better weight division for him because I agree with you. It's like that guy he was fighting yesterday looked a lot bigger than him, in my opinion. I don't think he rehydrates much after 135. I don't know if he comes, I don't know where he comes in the ring at, but he just looks like he's a little small in there to me. He looks like he could stand to make 130. I think he would probably do better at 130. I think right now, and I probably would not have said this last year, Keyshawn probably beats him right now just on sheer strength and power. I think he's bigger than Andy. I think he push him around and bully him in there. I don't know though, because what I do know is Andy gets hit, but Andy be taking them punches though. He gonna be punch drunk, I feel like, in his later years, because he get hit a lot. I don't like that. And I don't know if that's a Bozy Ennis thing, because Boost be getting hit a lot. Like, is that from the training or what? I don't. Somebody tell me. What do y'all think that? What do y'all think about that? Y'all think that's a Bozy training thing? Because they both be getting hit, kind of, to me.
They don't do well with that shell. That's it's giving Ryan Garcia shell.
I don't know. I don't know. It ain't now. It ain't that bad,
I'm
friend.
just saying, friend, that's what I be feeling when they be doing it, because that be the times where they be at their most vulnerable. Like,
I don't know. I don't know. I feel like he needs to move down to 130. I think that would be a better fit for him, in my opinion. I don't know. He's only 5 fights in, though. He don't even have 9 fights professionally yet. But the
he
thing that
can
I
fight
do like,
John. Him and John can fight each other.
okay, um, what I
I'm just
will
saying they got 5 fights, friend. Like, he needs to stay up. I'm tired of people putting him up in the conversations with people.
no, they do that because of the history that he had in the amateurs and stuff like that. But what I do like about Andy is that he's very active and he seems to get better with each fight. So I'm not rushing him up, to do anything right now to put him in title contention and stuff right now. I'm not rushing that. I think he needs all these fights that he's having. He's obviously on the fast track, but I want him to tighten up on that defense a little bit because somebody with better defense, the way he gets hit and he don't have that kind of power. I'm not saying he pillow fisted or anything like that. He puts his combinations together well, and people get hurt from the punches they don't see him throw. But the kind of punishment he takes, he can't afford to take that kind of punishment with the kind of power that he got. If that makes any sense, I don't know. Anyway,
Well,
he was.
before we move past them, we
Mhm.
have to talk about him. Um, Is it me or is it when Keyshawn be around people, his energy not the same as it is on the internet? I'm just asking for a friend because yesterday the camera panned around and Keyshawn and Shakur and I'm starting to wonder about those two. Every time I see them, you know how you see you sneaky leak out somewhere and there's always some giggle shit when y'all see each other. Every time I see them, that's what I be thinking when I see Shakur and Keyshawn. And like I know them raised boys, but like I don't like how they be together. And yesterday, when Andy was like went to shake Keyshawn's hand, like this is you hate him. This your rival. This man did the Dougie on you when you was giving your speech to the world. Pop, lock, and drop it. Eagle on. He was getting all of that in. Like, you was supposed to rage against the machine on this man. Like, act like you was go. That's what he was doing. Why are you doing this? The whole world laughed at you. Snoop and Kevin Hart got a damn 15-minute skit laughing at you.
This man repeatedly calls you his son.
His son.
Anytime they ask him about you, and people be getting mad talking about why he always talking about Keyshawn. They ask that man about him. He don't just pop off about him. They ask him about that man. So he give him what you're asking. Why Keyshawn didn't want to shake that man's hand? Why he go fist bump him and then turn around like he didn't want, like he just
And then the internet. The
Keyshawn.
internet loves a good story. They love to spin shit. He did the same thing with Frank. Talk all that yeah, yeah, yeah. Then Frank was like, come here, Keyshawn. And Keyshawn was like, well, you know, he's acting like Tiafimo with that book. What you mean? You all right? You
Upside down.
just, yeah, he just said, what this man? Like,
When I say he turned around and put his knee in the chair to talk to somebody in the stands, sir, it wasn't that important. It was not that important because
friend,
you was just right there talking to Shakur. It was not that
but why
important.
can't nobody ever tell me they gonna beat me when they see me or call themselves my mama or call themselves any of the sort, and when I see you I don't try to like dog walk you.
Not even dog walk you, but just have a couple of few choice words. That man didn't want to
No,
even. He didn't even want to be there. He wanted to. If he could have blinked his eyes and disappeared like I Dream of Jeannie, he would have. That's how much he didn't want to be in the presence of Andy. Andy irks that man that much. He changes his whole temperature. His whole
and
temperature
then
changed.
Keyshawn will leave or go home and he'll be in that car, he'll be live, he'll be foaming at the mouth, yelling at the phone while he live and stuff. Why you ain't do that, Bird, Keyshawn? You supposed to get it where you cut up at, right? That's what they say.
That what
I
they
don't like you forever. That you don't like Andy forever. Ain't no
forever.
fist bumps. Y'all would have bumped it. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing? It's giving this is a fake friendship and we gotta act like we don't like each other. I don't like those.
Well, it's not Andy. Andy has nothing but jokes. He's full of jokes and funny. He don't be a raging animal when they ask him about that man.
Why they not like Ray? Ray be talking crazy to everybody. They don't I don't know. Okay. Maybe we're living in different times. Some people ain't in it for the love. Oh look.
Hey, TD Harden. He says the Emperor of Ducks needs to fall. What's up next? What's next, buddy? What's up, Boxiana?
I
Sorry.
remember that tower falling. I remember that tower falling. And that tower fell. And that tower got up and then it fell again. And it got up and it fell again. And then they threw in the towel.
Yeah,
Canelo ain't never
exactly.
had no towel thrown. Well,
Exactly, Bella. He turned up on them Vargas boys, didn't he?
we talking about Keyshawn. We talking about Keyshawn, y'all.
If y'all are joining us just now, coming up, pulling up, our special guest at the top of the show was Raymond Ford. Okay, go back, look at the beginning of the show. We spoke with Raymond about his great commentating job last night on the DAZN desk, as well as him having a fight coming up in April. He didn't announce who he was fighting, but he does have a fight coming up in April. Um, we spoke to him about his possible matchups at 1:30. So just go back and look at the beginning of the show. That's who our special guest is. I'll have to add his name um, in the caption, in the title. But we had Raymond Ford on the show. Y'all make sure you hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. But shout out to um, Andy Cruz last night with the victory. He could have finished his opponent. Boxiana did tell him that in the corner. I didn't hear everything Bozy was saying in the corner, but it seemed like he had a good night of corner work. He was giving Andy advice, telling him what he could do to stop the gentleman, and he actually ended up coming very close in round 12 to stopping him. He put his combinations together, he pressed the gas, and he was able to almost get him up out of there. But all in all, good, solid performance from Andy Cruz. I do want to see him show a little bit better defense. He likes to fight on the inside, which is fine. He does great in there, but sometimes he loses focus. It's like he loses focus a little bit. He be in there playing and shit, dancing and shit. And I don't, he loses a little focus and then he gets caught. But he got a chin. He's got a chin because he was getting hit with some good stuff. Now, talk about good chin. Main event. Diego Pacheco and Steve So-Called Nelson. Okay. Pacheco's 23 years old. Pacheco's 23 years old. Long, lanky, strong, 168-pound young man. Going up against 36-year-old, stocky, grown, and I would say decent skilled, but waning skills of Steve So-Called Nelson. Friend, how'd you feel about that fight?
I don't know. I pay attention to everything. I, I feel like everybody be trying to be like Dave Benavidez. I don't like how his wife came in with that damn baby. I wanted to thump everybody. It was giving David Benavidez. I didn't like it, friend. I was immediately turned off because I feel like they can't do it like that. Like
Well,
just
he probably looks up to David. No.
okay. No, y'all fight too close and wait. You don't be idolizing nobody that's close to you. That's the problem in boxing. We friends. Stop. No.
David don't care nothing about that. David don't give a damn about none of that.
Exactly. These other dudes do though. They care about that. So
I can see him being influenced by David though. His daddy is his coach too.
okay, yeah, well, I can definitely tell that Jose Senior is over there in that corner because it was definitely giving David Benavidez on the way in. Okay. Nextly, Mr. Nelson, don't give up. You are a tough night for anybody.
I want him to have a job too.
I have one for him, but I want to give him one more friend, just to get his business off good. He get one more. That's enough money to start the business. And I got a great business for him because he's super talented at it. I don't know if y'all know, Mr. Nelson makes ring attire. He made Budrick's ring attire when he went up there and trapped up the shark the way he did. Okay. So there's growth and room for him. I hated to see him get whooped on the way he did, friend. And when that eye got messed up, it was just you could tell like it was hurting him. Like
It
it's
hurt.
Diego hit him one time and like I saw him, he said, shit. I was like, oh, okay, this is not gonna be good. I didn't think he was gonna finish the fight.
That I didn't either. I was proud of him for finishing on his feet. That
Yeah.
man threw uppercuts from every which way you could throw an uppercut, and every single last one of them landed. It was, it was, it was all bad. I was very apprehensive about this fight. I knew he was going to be a tough night, Steve, but I didn't think he had enough to beat Pacheco. He's long, and when he decides to use his jab and use his length, it's hard to get around it. It's really hard to get around it. So I knew that was gonna be tough. And he's strong, and he can punch, and he's kind of accurate with them hoes, you know. And so Steve had to run up in there trying to try to get his stuff off. You know, he had to go up in there, go for broke. And so on his way in, he kept getting met with resistance in the form of uppercuts and straight rights. And it just was really hard to see him in there. I wasn't saying throw in the towel, but it just got difficult to watch because you knew he wasn't going to stop. And I thought he was going to put him down, but he's tough. He is super duper duper tough. And he has great conditioning, because good conditioning is what keeps you on your feet when you're getting hit like that. And he was fighting to the final bell. He caught Pacheco with some good stuff in rounds 11 and 12, because I believe Pacheco got a little winded. So Steve was still fighting. He wobbled him, you know, he was fighting, but he just did not have enough to contend with the young, long, lanky Diego Pacheco. How did you feel about Diego's performance, friend?
I
Because
mean,
people
he
want to
did.
make him the next big thing.
I'm not making him shit. I'm not making him nothing. Berlanga, Mungia, Pacheco. All right, so that's all I can say. What?
I
What?
need you to say the names again, please.
Berlanga, Mungia, Pacheco. They all the same to me, friend. There ain't no difference. They're all the same, friend. I'm not sold on none of them. I just feel like, and I hate to say, I don't want to call Mr. Nelson no lesser opponent, but like he ain't fighting Berlanga, McGee, Pacheco. That's all I can tell you. That's all I'm gonna tell you. I'm just saying, y'all. Mm, mm, mm. Mm. Good luck. That's all I can tell you. Because him, mm,
That's actually the fight I want to see next. I want to
mm,
see Berlanga and what's his name?
that's gonna be a mid off. You ever heard what that's gonna be the ultimate mid off? Mm. I don't know. That's gonna be the middiest of the mid offs, man. I don't know about that. Lang ain't gonna do nothing but get frustrated using damn gums of his. I don't know. Mhm. They need to make him fight without his veneers. They need to take his stuff out because he's untrustworthy. I'm just saying, friend.
I like Pacheco, but he's 23, so he's
Good
still
luck.
growing and learning. This was a good fight for him, though. This was
Go
a
up to
good.
heavyweight.
No, he too thin for that. He too
I
thin
ain't
for
friend.
heavyweight.
Well, I don't know what he gonna do.
He gonna stay where he is and just keep fighting, getting
Mhm.
better. He's
Okay.
not. He ain't in contention just yet, in my opinion. But I do think this was a really good fight for him, um, because it shows him things that he needs to work on. So I thought it was a good win for him. Good fight for both gentlemen. Hated to see Steve eat so many uppercuts like that. Lord, that hurt my feelings to see that man getting hit like that. But um, yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, but that card, friend, was only, in my opinion, a really good appetizer for what we have coming up this weekend. We have the Battle of the Davids, honey. And I can't wait. Remember years ago, everybody was on this here YouTuber talking about David Benavidez is ducking David Morrell. He don't want no parts of him. He ain't gonna see him. Oh yeah, Janae, I'm sorry. I did watch the Pro Box card. Did you see it? Lopez? Yeah, he looked good. He looked good. I did. We did. We saw that. And Lamont Roach's younger brother was on that card too. I think he opened it up. Yeah. Y'all watch those Pro Box cards when you can, if you can. Good stuff. But yes, restoring the feeling of old school boxing. Yes, Bella. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Friend, we're not gonna give out, we're gonna do all of that Friday. But we got opening ceremony, not opening ceremony. What do they call it? What do they call it when they come in on
the grand arrivals?
The grand arrivals and whatnot. I'm looking forward to it, but what I'm mostly looking forward to? I want to see what the production is gonna be like. This is the first major PBC production of the year. Very eager to see what this production is gonna look like. How grand is it gonna be? It's a nice card. Got a lot of people on it. Can't wait to see how grand it's all gonna be. What else happened this week, friend? What else happened this week in the world of boxing? What else did we miss?
I mean, besides Budrick folding that man's leg up to his face, I don't know much of anything that's been going on. Let me take a quick look and see.
A friend of the show just got a very important phone call from Mr. Fundora. I don't know if y'all know this.
Well,
it's on ESPN. It's on ESPN's schedule.
Who got a phone call?
I'm saying Cordell Booker.
It's on the ESPN website?
It's on the ESPN website right now. They have Cordell Booker versus, hold on, let me read this correctly. On March 22nd, Las Vegas, Amazon Prime, Sebastian Fundora versus Cordell Booker, 12 rounds for Fundora's WBC and WBO. And I don't know.
March the what?
22nd. March the 22nd. And I know that Ray Ford did not want to give it away, but they also have his fight listed. No, they don't. No, they don't. You know what they also have, though? March 29th in Cancun, Mexico, they have Williams of Hader versus Tevin Farmer rematch. They sure do. They sure do. I want to say, hold on, let me go up here because I want to say they have, friend, I knew I wanted to ask you, how do you feel about Keith Thurman one time returning to the ring? I don't see your face. Come here. Come hither. Come back.
Friend, I don't want to see Keith Thurman with a shit bag. He 2 punches to the body away from needing a shit bag, friend. I don't want to see it.
Friend, don't.
He gonna have that thing. And he gonna always have a little smell on him.
Please stop.
Because I'm just saying, friend, he really 2 punches away from needing that little.
Can you please stop? Don't.
That's the one.
Which one?
Read the screen.
Absolutely. That's the one.
That's the one.
I told y'all that's what I have been hearing, and it has been made official. And I believe somebody that we had on this show earlier is going to be on that undercard.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm hearing.
Mm-hmm.
But I ain't gonna say nothing because he ain't say nothing. But yes, friend, finally, Boo Sinis is getting his opportunity to unify the division Stanionis is getting his opportunity because he been telling people he ain't been ducking boots. So now we finna see what's really going on. I just briefly, we ain't gonna go into no details, but who you got winning that fight, friend?
Boots struggle with Eastern Europeans.
I didn't ask you that. I said who you got winning.
Boots struggle with Eastern Europeans. Y'all can say what y'all want by Stan. I see Stan fight up live, close, and personal. Boots struggle with Eastern Europeans. Good luck with that animal.
We'll talk about it when the fight gets closer. But yes, I'm just happy that it finally got made. What I do know is Matchroom over there working. They making matchups that we want to see. Okay, Matchroom over there
Shout
putting
out to
it.
Turkey Al-Sheik.
Shout out to Darnell Pressure and Turkey Al-Sheik because he's putting these cards together. Okay, yes, and for the people who was whining and crying about all the fights being over every year season, supposedly the Bud and Canelo fight is going to be here in the great US of A. So there's that. We also, I don't know if I got him beaten. Oh,
So
okay.
there's a confidence lacking in that area. And eventually I want y'all to like see y'all be talking about the women and women be paying attention to the wrong thing. Women be paying attention to the right thing. And typically we not wrong over here. Mr. Boots got a confidence problem. He
It's
does
not
he
Bella. It's not Bella. It's not. I don't
no,
know why people be saying that. They are
because
very much equally yoked.
they are, and people are weird and biased, and it's cool. We gonna say it like it is. Y'all gonna see for real, that the confidence is not there. We saw this in that first Karen fight on that tank card.
And,
And
and,
I say this often. Go ahead, friend. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
and what I will say is, because you keep referencing Karen, what Karen was lacking in power, Stan is not at all. So
And this is not gonna be the fight that Boots gonna be able to be looking in no crowd, trying to wink and blink and smile at folks and tell people he got it. He gonna have to be 100% focused on Stan, because Stan is a dog and he ain't afraid to get hit. He ain't afraid to get hurt. Go off.
it's gonna be a dog fight, is what it's gonna be. It's gonna be a dog fight. May the best man win. I ain't picking nobody just yet, but I just want y'all to know this is not gonna be a walk in the park. And I see a lot of people saying, but he beat Karen every round. He may have. I don't think he beat him every round, but he beat him convincingly. But it wasn't an easy fight. He got hit too much, in my opinion. And bad habits are hard to break. He has a bad habit of going in there just, you know, getting his stuff off and getting hit in the process. As the competition steps up, you will not be able to do that. You will not. Yeah, cooking with Sir Senior, that's a 50-50 fight if we being nice. Yeah. Bella, I ain't saying he finna win. I ain't saying he finna lose. I'm saying it's a close 50-50 fight, in my opinion. That's what I'm saying. And for him to have already had 12 rounds with Karen, I was expecting much more. That's all I'm saying. Gonna be interesting. So get ready, y'all. Buckle up, because next week we about to pop the cork on this thing. It's about to go down next week. Okay. We got a great fight Saturday. Then we have Clarissa Shields coming back for undisputed heavyweight female championship on Sunday. We might be calling her fight that night, friend. I don't know what time she fighting. She might be
I
on
don't know.
later
I
my
hope she
time.
on. I hope she's serious,
Yeah,
cause she in there playing around with Johnny Blaze. Then yeah, big old girl.
she is. She is. She is a big girl. No, Hannibal, I'm not holding him to unreasonable standards. What I'm saying is, eh, I didn't expect him to look what he looked like in the last 12 rounds with Keelan.
You know what? Yeah, I hold him to the most unreasonable standard possible. Cause you know what y'all say about Boots? Boots is the God. Boots is the greats. Boots is the goods. So you know what? He better go in every fight and look phenomenal. He don't leave no reason for doubt, none of that, because y'all said it. That's why we hold these fighters to these standards. Because if I come in just like me, I came in here for 6 weeks straight, told y'all Tank was gonna be Frank. Some of y'all was started to, you know what? She really believed this shit. Same shit about Boots. Same thing. Y'all done talk this man up into an incredible factor, and y'all gonna mess around and get him in a position, and he might not make it out of it how y'all want him to. Like that's just what it is. So hey, keep talking him up. I do hold him to a high, incredible standard. Absolutely. Because y'all made me look at him like that. So now every time he do something, I'm taking my eyeballs out, throwing it in the ring, letting it look around the ring and see exactly what the hell I needed to see. I saw it. I did. I saw it. I saw him smiling and grinning, and I see him not be sure of himself. I see him not listen to his daddy when his daddy is telling him what he need to do to his opponent. Absolutely, I'm holding you on the cross. Your feet is nailed. All I got left is your hands.
Well,
And my friend said,
if the marketing ain't on point, I'm a scream.
"Per, per."
Well, I think they're going to market it well. This is going to be, I want to say this will be, no, because they got that big Riyadh season fight. So this going to be a good one that comes behind it. I don't know who all's going to be on the undercard, but I do believe um, the Savage one is going to be on that card as well. But yeah, y'all, we got some stuff. We've got some stuff coming up. So I'm excited. We have, like I said, Clarissa's that Sunday. Then we have that following week in Manchester, in England. Not that I'm going to be just trying to see Derek Chisora and Otto Wallin, but they will be fighting. Willie Hutchinson is fighting on that card, so we get a bit of a break on February 8th. But then coming back on the 14th, we got a real good one. We got a championship fight. Keyshawn Davis been talking all that noise. We gonna see what he want to do. What he gonna do with Dennis Berinchik. And Xander Zayas is on that undercard. Vito Melnicki Jr. is on that undercard. Abdullah Mason is on that undercard. Jared Anderson is coming back. We get to see him again. Tiger Johnson and Nico Ali Walsh is going to be starting that card off. Yep. And then this is a
Why is he still fighting at the prospect level? He got 372 fights. What are we doing?
how, how, how many fights does he have?
412. What are we doing with him? What are we doing with him?
Friend, he just trying to get he just getting his craft together, friend.
413 fights. Why are you still fighting at the beginner level? Like the people that got 5 and 6 fights. They go out there, they give him them big ass gloves. The people that he fighting gotta wear the sparring gloves. He was not allowed to get hurt, friend. No.
Well, no, he's not. Well, they had a plan for him, but it all went south when he lost. So he's really back at the basics,
It
and
sucks, friend.
he's back at the basics. I'm not mad at Nico.
Your daddy is a 401k man. Go ahead and be your daddy's right hand at the company. You don't belong here, sir.
Friend, but
And
he wants to be there.
friend, he don't belong.
You can't tell that man
He don't belong. He did phenomenal Mexican. He got beat by Barbershop Fred. He did. He did. With big gloves on. He got a job. His daddy owns the company. He cut them damn braids off and go get you a suit, sir. No, no. Nico is not a fighter. I don't want to see him on nothing else, friend. They
well,
didn't get stole that Ali name and threw it on him.
well, guess what? Nico coming on. He gonna open up that February 14th card, and guess who gonna be fighting on February 15th? That came out of nowhere. Jack Catterall and Regis Prograis. Come back, come back, friend, come back, come back, come back. They're gonna be fighting in Anaheim, California, friend. I believe. Regis Prograis and no, Oscar Duarte. I'm lying. Jack Catterall is fighting that same day, but he's fighting Arnold Barboza. So we have Oscar Duarte, who I think last we saw he was getting knocked out. He may have fought since then. I think he's fought since he got beat by Ryan. But Oscar Duarte and Regis Prograis will be on February 15th. So will Jack Catterall and Arnold Barboza.
Is the freaky trainer gonna get his money?
Maybe he'll
Who's
get it.
training Reginald?
Well, you know, he's just his strength and conditioning trainer. He wasn't his boxing coach.
I don't know. Where's Toblin? No,
Still
I don't
trying
want
to
to
get
see
his
Reginald do anything. I don't want to see Reginald do nothing. Reginald, he fight for vacation money. I ain't telling y'all that no more. I wonder where they went this time. I didn't even look to pay attention to see no pictures, girl. He might have done blocked me because he didn't find out and called him a vacationer.
Janae is a fool. Get your ass out of here,
I
friend.
see her.
Please get out of here.
Pay today. Pay her. Pay your people. Pay your people. God, I don't. Friend. Reginald? Reginald is cooked.
We gonna find out. We gonna definitely
Where
find
there's
out.
nothing to find out. Jack Catterall is a dirty P
Well, no,
word.
he's not fighting Catterall. He's fighting Oscar Duarte.
Okay, even still.
Yeah, well, yeah. Because Oscar is not no bum. So,
You know what?
yeah.
Regis Prograde and Banana is equal.
You know, Banana is gonna be on that Tank
Cooked.
undercard. Not Tank. He's gonna be on the um. Is it the Tank undercard? Yeah, I think so. No, he's gonna be under on the David Benavidez undercard. He fighting Raymond.
Either way, Banana and Regis is the same amount of cooked. And when I say cooked, I mean Banana after Mel gave him a seizure. This shit sounds like a Mel gave him a seizure. He did, friend. We watched this man seize after a gut punch.
It
His
was bad.
stomach ate. It was weak for like 4 fights.
It
It
was
took him a while to recover.
it was bad. It was bad. Yeah, it was bad. Yeah, that's just the middle of February. That's February 15th. Then on the 22nd, we got the most stacked card that I think I've seen in a. I don't think I've ever seen a card more stacked than this February 22nd card, Riyadh season. Jaylee Jane, Shakur Stevenson, Schofield, Joshua Buatsi, Callum Smith, Virgil Ortiz versus Madramal, Adames versus Hesma Shiraz, Daniel Dubois versus Joseph Parker, and Better Biev Bivol rematch. And then, as if that wasn't enough for February, Junto Nakatani is back on the 24th. It's a lot going on. And then March, we got Roach and Davis. And yeah. It's a lot going on, y'all. Go check out the ESPN um fight schedule. They got Chris Eubank on here, 22nd with Connor Ben. Anthony Yard is on that call. Yeah, it's a lot going on, y'all. Yeah, it's a lot going on. It's a lot. Ammo in March. It's going. Hannibal, Madrimov, and Ortiz is on that 22nd card. That card is stacked. That's the card I'm gonna be in the house all day with takeout, being fat and looking at boxing. It's gonna be fun. Was it
All
anything else?
day long.
All day long. And I can't wait because guess what? It comes on, it's a real season card, so it's gonna be on early. We ain't got to be here all night long because I was sleepy last night.
That's why I'll be watching some of these fighters fight good. I have to go back and rewatch them. And oh, by 8 o'clock. That's why they be calling us names, Mo, because of folks like you.
I'm glad he brought it up. He ain't have to bring it up like that. But I'm glad he brought it up because I forgot about Inouye, honey. Inouye did fight this, what was it, Friday morning, early Friday morning? 4 rounds. Got old, what's her name, Kim on up out of. What possessed Kim to tell that man to bring it on? What possessed Kim to do him like that? Why did he do that?
I guess he was ready to go to bed, friend. Shit, it was late over there. He was ready to go night night.
And let me just say this, because I got an epiphany. Because I be on Twitter and whatnot. And people were like, Tank don't never say good luck to nobody. But he did say good luck to Inouye. And people are speculating yet again, anytime either one of them fights, that they are the potential mega fight to meet up at 130. That's what people hope. Anyway, I got to looking at Inouye when he came out. Inouye's going to give you something different with his hair every time he enters the ring. Sometimes he blonde, sometimes he is natural brown. This fight, he was red with frosted tips. We don't never give nobody else the problems that we give our black fighters when they do different stuff to their hair, y'all. We don't do Inouye like that. And as quiet as it's kept, I know a lot of y'all be feeling like boxers be biting off of the cantankerous one's style, fashion style. I feel like he be biting off of Inouye. Am I wrong for that? Cause y'all don't follow Inouye, so y'all don't see what. That's where he get a lot of his supposedly swag from, in my opinion. I'm just saying. Anyway, shout out to Inouye. Shout out to him. Okay. Shout out to him. Fred, why come he won't fight MJ though? Because that's the burning question.
You know why?
Why not?
Same reason Tank won't go down there with them 130 pounders.
Yeah, Snoopy Mac Cruz had a blonde bang thing going on too last night. He did. Yeah. So I'm gonna leave the brothers alone because we don't be mad at other people. We don't be making fun of other folks when they change their hair and whatnot, color it and cut it differently or let it grow and all of that good stuff. But yeah, Tay be dressing like anime. That's what it be looking. That's what it look like to me. Just saying, ain't nobody reaching Sif Bud. No, I'm not. Just saying. But yeah. So we'll see. Be sure, y'all, to come back on Friday because Friday we'll have the full recap of the grand arrivals, the final press conference, the final weigh-in, and we'll be giving our predictions for the entire David Benavidez versus David Morrell main event and undercard. Okay, friend, you want to close us out? Did we miss anything?
Nah, friend, I think we got everything. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to Ray. Shout out to his trainer, his coach. that was popped in the background. Hope y'all enjoyed the interview. We got to get back to basics. So more to come. The word of the year is professional. So we will be doing things professionally. So shout out to y'all. Come back on Friday, 9:30. We'll be here to talk that good boxing because we have a hellified night Saturday night. So we'll see
Cannot
y'all.
wait. Cannot wait. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate all the well wishes, the get wells, because your girl was down bad. Whew. I'm still a little stuffed up, trying to get my life all the way back right, but I appreciate y'all. And we'll see you all on Friday. Friday. Congratulations to the Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles on their way to the Super Bowl. Get that shit over with. I don't care who gonna win. All right then. Well, actually, that
I do care.
yeah. All right then. Bye y'all.